Imagine you like to sing, or you like to rap, or scat, but you don't play any instruments and you don't know how to make beats. But your creative bug is still itching and you want to make music. Okay, now imagine you're broke, like broke. So you can't really pay Metro Boomin for a beat. Scratch that, you can't even pay any producer for a beat. So what do? Well, that's easy. If you're already watching this video, that means you have access to YouTube. So all you have to do is look up free beats and boom, you have access to thousands, maybe even millions of producers dropping amazing beats and instrumentals free for you to use every day. But the thing is, are these beats really free? Okay, you click on one of the beats and you actually like it. And you also saw my last video on how to make a song only using your smartphone, and you decide to make a song with the beat you found. Okay, now this is where it gets complicated.
Free and free for non-profit.
So when a beat says free or free for non-profit, it means you can only post the song you make with it on SoundCloud or YouTube. If you try and post the song on Spotify or Apple Music and make money from it in any way, then the producer has every right to sue you and take all the money you got, guys.
Can you get me off? Not only did you do that, they got your ass on camera.
I'm just playing, but not really. They do have a right to sue you if you do make money from it. So just post it on SoundCloud or YouTube for free and do not monetize it and you will be okay. And in the title of the song, you have to credit the producer like this. The producer should give you a free downloadable link for you to use. Technically, there is other ways to download the beat for free, but technically this is illegal, so I am not gonna show you guys here. When I would post my music on YouTube, I would always get a copyright claim, but that is because I think I never switched on this setting, which means that the creator would get notified that I am using their beat for free and I'm not getting paid, and if I did get paid, they would get notified as well. I didn't switch on this setting, so every time I posted on YouTube, I would get a copyright claim. I didn't get a copyright strike, but I did get a claim. I think the difference between a claim and a strike is that a claim is just saying that you cannot monetize it, but it does not have any impact on your channel. But a copyright strike means that there will be some impact to your channel. If you post your music on SoundCloud, you should be okay. That's why I believe most underground artists still post their music on SoundCloud, because it is the easiest way to put your music out there besides YouTube. Now imagine after you post your song on SoundCloud or YouTube, and after you had a few people listen to it, they're actually surprised because you did a good job. It's a great song, and people are begging and pleading.
Please, please, just drop the song. Just drop the song on Spotify or Apple Music, somewhere where I can stream it, please.
But let's not forget, you're still broke. But you see in the description of the beat you used that you can lease the beat.
Leasing.
Just like leasing an apartment or leasing a car, leasing a beat is the same thing. Basically meaning you don't own it. Technically. You are basically just renting the beat so you can post it on Spotify or Apple Music or any streaming platform. You will be able to make money off of streams, but 50% of the profit you make will have to go back to the producer. There's different options most producers have when it comes to leasing, but it can vary from leasing an MP3 file for their lowest price, leasing a WAV file that costs more than their lowest price but will cost less than the premium price, and a premium lease where you can get the WAV file and the stem tracks from the beat/instrumental as well. The premium lease will be under $200, but that is really depending on the producer. Each lease has a certain amount of streams you have before you have to renew the lease. For example, you bought a $50 beat and it says you can only stream the song 1 million times before you have to negotiate another contract with the producer. This means once your song reaches 1 million streams, you have to contact the producer again and negotiate another contract. Each lease has a contract. Please read that contract. More on that later. Most times, each contract will say something like this. You can only let the song be streamed X amount of times before you have to renew the stream. Only one music video can be made and 50% of the earnings will go back to the producer. If you don't mind signing a contract and giving 50% of the profit to the producer, and you don't mind renewing a lease, this is actually not a bad option. It gives you a chance to release your music on all streaming platforms and you can make some money from your music. But let's just say you don't like the contract and you want to actually own the beat.
Buying exclusive rights.
This step is actually easy. All you have to do is contact the producer from their website or just their email or DM.
Goes down in the DM.
Not like that. But you just have to contact the producer and negotiate a price. As simple as that. Well, thank you guys. Please like and subscribe and see you next time. I'm just playing.
In conclusion.
Okay guys, now let me tell you a story. A few years ago, me and my friend were trying to make an EP. We knew if we wanted to post the music on Spotify or Apple Music, we would have to pay a producer. So we looked in some of the descriptions of the beats we were already using and we found one producer that had a deal. Buy 2 beats, get 2 for free. Guys, we thought we struck gold because if you do the math correctly, if you buy 2 beats for $25, that is only $50 and you get another 2 for free. So for $50, me and my friend already had an EP. Guys, we legit thought we won the lottery here, but I ended up doing something I tried avoiding my whole academic life.
Reading.
I ended up reading more into the description and into the leasing contract of the beats we were trying to get. And the first thing I noticed was that the $25 beats that me and my friend were looking at were just for MP3 files only. And if I wanted a WAV file, that was $50 a beat. And if you guys do not know the difference between an MP3 file and a WAV file, an MP3 file is just the compressed version of the WAV file. So when you're trying to make music, you kind of want to get the WAV file so you can compress it later on in editing. But after finding out that a WAV file will only be $50, me and my friend still decided that's not a bad deal for an EP because it will only be $100 for 4 tracks. That's still a steal. I was reading more into the contract and then it said something like, and 50% of the earnings will go back to the producer. And listen guys, this makes 100% sense to me because producing is a hard job and it takes countless hours to make a beat sometimes. But if 50% of the profit goes back to the producer, then me and my friend only get 25% each. Some people will say,
my man, that's what it costs to make it in the music industry.
But me and my friend decided to probably just save our money and buy the exclusive rights when we can to have the music be 100% ours and we are not tied into any contracts that we don't really want to be tied into. But beats can be expensive, guys. Sadly, nothing is cheap in the music business. So guys, please understand, if you want to buy a beat exclusively, it will cost a good chunk of change. And if you are friends with the producer, maybe you can get a good deal on the beat, but that's if you're lucky. Or take some time and learn how to make some beats yourself. But good luck, guys. I tried doing this myself and I'm still trying to learn. And no, this video is not for producers asking them to lower their prices, because to be honest, it is quite fair the amount of money they're asking for the time and effort they put in. Well, sometimes. Guys, please don't steal your mom's credit card, find a lick, scam, sell for a beat. Please just get a job at McDonald's, save your money, and don't do anything stupid to try and make music. Trust me guys, good things take time. Don't feel discouraged by not being able to afford beats or any equipment, guys. Trust me, work hard, put some money aside, and one day your day will come. Trust me, please. I'm going through this right now myself. That's why I'm making YouTube videos, no offense, and that's why I'm not making bangers. Hopefully this video can help you in some way when it comes to making music. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and thank you again for watching. Peace.